guys, welcome back to our first race of the season. We're down in Havasu for this race. I have to give a huge thank you to Megawatts down in Lake Havasu for helping us get down there, covering a huge portion of our fuel. So without them, this would have been a much more difficult trip. But yeah, it's a pretty short video. We've just got 2-lap qualifying and then a 25-lap feature. No heat races or anything like that. So again, huge thank you to Megawatts, and let's get into it. All right, so we got 2 laps of qualifying here, 1 out lap to get some heat in the tires, and then we're gonna have no heat races today and just a 25-lap main. So pretty short day, but we got a lot of practice yesterday, so made the trip worth the while. I ran a 16.1 in practice, but that was after getting quite a bit of heat in the tires. So these are last season's tires, and they're not quite up to snuff, so we're going to do the best we can with what we got. (16.3) for the first lap. Pretty good compared to the field, but not nearly as fast as I know we can do. And I get on the curbs a few times there, so end up slowing down a little bit to get a 16.43 for the second lap. Not too bad though, still good enough to qualify as P2. Steven rolls a 1 on the die, so no invert for the main event. It's just starting straight up, we'll be on the outside front row. Don't get a great start here, and Josh drives kind of into the side of me right here, pushes us up out of the way, into my door a bit. Tuck back down in, and I'm a little upset, so not probably as focused as I should be, and just gotta lock in and
Brucker leading Carey and Murphy. Murphy trying to get underneath Carey for the second spot. Joshua Carey in the 69, Austin Murphy in the 07. And the 7 behind him is Ellie Brucker.
So we had 6 cars come down from Idaho. Myself, both William and Andrew Tuttle, Leon Treidel, Tim Newmeyer, and new to our team, Zach Jones in the 83. Huge shout out and thank you to Megawatts for helping us get down here. They covered a huge portion of our gas bill, so really have to thank them for that.
Good battle for 7th between the 25 and the 17. Coming on back there, that's Lem Truitt, and Ryan Shank. Shank stepped out. Now Truitt is coming as he got in front of Tim Newmeyer in that 25. Shank in the 1, past the start-finish line, Truitt. And then Tim Newmeyer and Chris Johnson. Johnson getting a little loose back there. Last couple laps that Chris Johnson in that 18J came by. Quite loose. We'll continue to watch that. Meanwhile, leader coming out of turn number 2, blowing her back straightaway, going into 3. That's Steven Brucker. Brucker, the only guy to win multiple championships in the same season here at Havasu 95 Speedway. Currently, your reigning 602 modified and legend champion here at the track. The only one to do that in the history of this racetrack. That's a pretty cool fact. Pretty neat. It's one of those things as a driver you're not trying to do, but hey, when you do it, hey, the announcer should say something about that. Josh Carey in a 69 and Austin Murphy working lap traffic as they get through the traffic now. Your leader tapping at the back door of the 18, coming into 4. That was Bob Phillips in that 18B, for those of you scoring at home. I can see here on the monitor, yes, 842 people are watching right now in New Guinea. Wow, that's impressive. Yeah, I didn't know they knew about legend racing in New Guinea. So far, clean and green for your Angels Creative Landscaping legends here at Havasu 95 Speedway, the most scenic quarter mile along the Colorado River. Now, Brucker, your leader, is going to have to get around a 0-1 of William Tuttle. Tuttle sitting in 10th spot, and then your leader going to have some clear track in front of him. Brucker going to look underneath as I go into 1. Brucker clears lap traffic. Now he's got a clear track here, at least for probably a lap or 2. So you can.
So Josh has been holding the low line really well this entire race. When I hit my marks, I know I'm faster, but haven't had a chance to get by him, so we're going to give him a little bit of a push here.
Holy moly. But meanwhile, back in second place, Joshua Carey still trying to keep Austin Murphy behind him. Murphy gets to the back bumper. Knock, knock. Who's there? Austin Murphy. Now Austin Murphy, new second place.
He wasn't happy about it, so he drove into the back of me, but ended up locking up the brakes and lost some time.
Carey got hot into 1. Had a full head of steam going in. Smoked the tires. Got control of it again, and now he's going to knock on the back door of Austin Murphy. Murphy in the 07 machine. Murphy seems to be getting corner exit speed a little better than Carey. Murphy doing a pretty good job. But Carey right there, still in contention.
At this point, though, we've used most of the race to catch and get by Josh, so Steven ended up getting about a straightaway lead ahead of us. Not going to have enough time to catch him unless we get a caution here.
18J Chris Johnson is who he's getting by now. And next on his list will be the 59 of Brina Phillips. Phillips moved to the high side. Brucker goes underneath. That's the preferred line here at Havasu 95 Speedway. One of the few center drive chassis you'll see here at Havasu 95 Speedway are your Angels Creative Landscaping legends. Last lap flag out for Mr. Brucker, Stephen Brucker. Sponsored by Associated Concrete. Here in the Legends from Alpine, California, the young man going to bring home another main event win this afternoon at Havasu 95 Speedway. Stephen Brucker coming in first. Austin Murphy going to come home second. Joshua Carey third. Ellie Brucker going to come in fourth. Trent Phillips in fifth. Ryan Shank going to come home in sixth. Lim Truitt seventh. Tim Newmeyer in eighth. Chris Johnson ninth. And Andrew Tuttle in 10th.
All right, and there you have it. P2 for us. Have to thank everybody who came down with us. Both Andrew and William Tuttle, Leon Tridal, who they were calling Lem Truitt for some reason. I'm not sure what that was about. Tim Newmeyer, and then Zach Jones, who was driving the 83 car, joining our team this season. First race ever, and he didn't put it in the wall, so that's a win. Got to thank Megawatts again for helping us get down there. And then I want to shout out our Patreon. So if you guys want to join and get access to the sweet new March shirt, then just head on over to patreon.com/afterhoursracing. I'll put the link in the description. And sign up for the top tier subscription and you'll get access to that shirt. But there's also other subs that you can do and get access to different content and stuff like that. Or just, throw me a few bucks to help us keep the channel alive and keep our racing alive. So thank you guys, and we'll catch you in the next one.